Hello, hello. Happy Monday, everyone. If you're tuning in, my name is Kim Dent. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I live in Maryland Heights, Missouri. I've been a demonstrator for 21 years, and I love teaching crafters and stampers how to make quick and easy and adorable greeting cards. The products that I'll be using, the company that I belong to is called Stampin' Up! And they have been around for almost 35 years. And they just keep getting better and better. So thanks for tuning in tonight. Hello, Kathy. Hi, Sandy. If you're hopping in, please say hello. And if you're catching me on the replay, please comment because I love to know who's watching and who's tuning in. If you're watching me from my YouTube channel, Stamping with Kim Dent, please hit the subscribe button and also the notification bell, and you'll know when I post videos. Hi, everyone. How is everyone tonight? Hi, Carol. Hello, hello. Well, I have two cards that I'm going to share with you. The one is a quick and easy card because those are my favorite. The other one is a fancy fold card. Both cards are using products from the mini catalog, and one of them is using products from the Saleabration catalog. So if you don't know, Stampin' Up's biggest promotion of the year is taking place right now, from now till the end of February. It's a fantastic promotion where there are a couple of different perks. The most popular one is if you spend $50 or $100, you get to pick something free from, hi Barb, from Saleabration, it's backwards, sorry, from the Saleabration catalog. And the second perk is that if you hit $300 in sales, which that could be your own order workshop party, or you could collect orders, there's a beautiful special stamp set that is available just during Saleabration. And then the third big perk is now is a fantastic time to join and be a part of my team. So if your wish list is $99 or more, please talk to me. During Saleabration, you can join my team. And there are 3 different options, which you'll hear me talk about later. But take advantage of signing up. It really is a great way to you start out with a 20% discount and you work your way up. So talk to me. I have a lot I could go on all night about, but I want to get to these cards. Oh, Miss Jan. Well, I will. My mom didn't get hers either, if that makes you feel better. I will drop off, Jan, a mini catalog and a Saleabration catalog to you. I also have I can't think of the word. The brush. I've got that for you to replace the other one that you loved on so much. So I've got that for you, and I hope you're feeling better, Jan. I will make sure you get all of that. Hi, Mom. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, I have to sync. Let's see if this goes quickly with the new fiber optic AT&T. Oh, yep, here we are. I think. Yep, there it is. Okay. It sounds so funny.
Yep, there it is. Okay. It sounds so funny. Yep.
There we go. Hi, Julie. Thank you for tuning in. Julie, did you get a mini catalog and a Saleabration catalog? I hope so. So for anyone, if you've been my customer, you should have gotten them in the mail, but we all know, I mean, I've been doing it a long time. The postal system sometimes loses our catalogs. So if you are brand new, or you would like to receive, if this is your first time hopping on and you would like to receive a mini catalog and a Saleabration catalog and an annual catalog, I send those out for free. Only if you if you have a demonstrator, you want to connect with her. But if you don't have a demonstrator and you like what you see, please let me know in the comments. I'm happy to pop those in the mail. I go to the post office every week. Yay. Good. Hi, Deb. Thanks for tuning in. Hello, Francis. Are you in Florida and is it beautiful? All right, I'm going to set my laptop to the side and we're going to get started stamping. And I'm glad you're feeling better, Jan. I can't wait to hear more about your trip. Your pictures are beautiful. Jan just got back from a cruise and I'm having a hard time putting this laptop over. Okay, let me flip this down. Hi, Joyce. Thanks for tuning in tonight. There we go. Let me see. I've got my machine, my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Hold on one second, girls. My laptop is in the way tonight. I tried to rearrange and it's not going well. All right, that should do it. Oh my goodness. Oh. Girls, are you still there? Shoot. Oh, thank you, Sandy. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Sorry, girls, I'm having technical difficulties. Okay, I'm back. Oh. It is always something. Oh my goodness. Thanks for your patience. Woo! All right, I have a new host code. If you're placing an order that is $150 or less, this is a brand new host code. It'll be good probably for about a month. MECF73J9. And then if you're finding me for the first time and you'd like to know more about me or you like to order products, you can do it 24 hours a day. This is my website, kimdent.stampinup.net. All right. It's always something, girls. Got to settle in. Okay, let me get the card. I'll show you this first while I dig this out. So the first card that I'm making is from a bundle called Fragrant Flowers. It's on page 21 of the mini catalog. And I really am only going to use, I think, this stamp from the stamp set, but I love, love, love the dies. So if you like what you see tonight, or you're in love with flowers or these big bold words, you can always buy the dies and the stamp set individually. But if you buy them together, which is what I always recommend, you get 10% savings. So, and then I've paired it with a Saleabration product, which is gorgeous. It's found on page 11. It's the Favored Flowers 12 by 12 DSP. It's beautiful. The colors are oh so rich. So here we go. We're going to set this to the side. Hi, Shirley. Thanks for tuning in. This weekend, or yesterday, we celebrated Christmas. You probably heard me talking about this with our kids. Kyle, who's married to Kelly Jane, and then Kelly, who is married to Mike. And one of the things that I've been doing the past couple of years for them is I gift them cards as part of their Christmas gift. And so Saturday, I had a wonderful day. I got to stay in my stamp room all day long, and each couple got 20 cards apiece, and this was one of the cards that I made for them. And all of the cards that I gifted them were my favorite kind, quick and easy. And this was one of them, and I think it's so beautiful. I love the colors. The colors there's that DSP that's in Saleabration. You can get it free for with a $50 purchase. And I think I'm looking at my screen. They really are much prettier in person than they are on the camera. But here, I'm going to pull out the DSP just so you can see it. So how many of you gift, have you ever done like, do you gift cards to your friends or your relatives? It's just, it's definitely, I don't know, what do you call it? When you give a handmade gift or handcrafted gift, you know, you like give a piece of yourself, but it's so much fun when you see them open up and know how much they appreciate the gift, the cards. So it was even my son Kyle. He just truly appreciates the cards, getting them. So I belong to Paper Pumpkin, so I packaged up this year. I put their cards in the Paper Pumpkin box. So if you belong to Paper Pumpkin and you've got empty boxes, do not throw them away, because they make great boxes like for gifting your cards. So here's the first pattern. This is the one that I used. Gorgeous. Look at in purple. Ooh, beautiful. I think that's like Highland Heather and maybe Fresh Freesia. There's another pattern. This is dark, isn't it? And then there's a mixture of like the petal pink and coral and the purpley flowers. Then there's a mixture too, but aren't they pretty? And you know, the fun part is like cutting these out. I'm sure you all have seen that. Like it's so easy to cut these out and make even faster cards. There's the last pattern. Let's see, it says the colors are Basic Black, Blackberry Bliss, Calypso Coral, Evening Evergreen, Fresh Freesia, Mossy Meadow, and Petal Pink. And let me show you the flip side. Just very basic patterns, but it's nice to be able to, I will tell you, like using, I like to give my kids like a combination of feminine looking cards and masculine looking cards. And so patterns like this, or even like this or this, in those regal tones, they make great, quick and easy cards. Just taking that same idea and either like with a label die or a label punch, and then I like an edgier looking font with a happy birthday. So that's what I did. It was so much fun. Okay, this kit is Evening Evergreen. It is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then who would have thought? Bring in Petal Pink. Never. I am so like, that's one thing people are like, you're so good with colors. I have learned that really it's not me being smart about colors. I've learned a lot in the past 21 years, but I've learned it's the DSP. This is what does the work. You just pull the colors from the DSP for like your card base or your layer, but never would I have put Petal Pink and Evening Evergreen together. How about you? Anybody? Yeah, I agree. I agree, Jan. They look like 3D, three-dimensional. Oh, good job, Carol. That's another great, like, people just love getting greeting cards. And when they get a pack of them, I've donated, baskets. I will tell you what I've donated baskets with Stampin' Up! Product in. Guess what goes? The baskets with the handmade, all the handmade greeting cards. Because I guess anybody can use I do both, but the baskets, like for a silent auction or for a fundraiser in that, it's the baskets with the handmade cards in it that people want. So anyway, here we go. So, 3 3/4 by 5. A little bit of Stampin' Seal. Onto the layer, that is 4 by 5 1/4, 5 1/4. Thanks. They are very rich, and you're just going to be amazed. Watch how quick this comes together. Okay, where is it? Here you go. Oh, I want to show you. So here's the stamp set. You got to see a glimpse of it in the catalog. Wouldn't this be beautifully beautiful, colored in with blends? And you've got thanks and hello, but on my sample, I just decided I'll show you where this is from. I just send more happy birthday cards than I do like thanks or hello. So, the happy birthday is from Go To Greetings. This is in the annual catalog. And again, amazing stamp set. If you like words, they're the same words, but they're in 3 different fonts. And this is the one we're using tonight. I love this sweet little one. And then on the inside, we're also using, I needed a verse for the inside. So this one this is a stamp set I haven't even used yet. Amazing Year. It's in the annual catalog. And this one, I thought this inside verse was so sweet. You're an entire more amazing and lovelier as ever. So that's where our stamp sets are coming from. The dies are from the coordinating die set I showed you in the catalog. Fragrant Flower Dies, and this one, I love. Love, love, love it. And that's what we use to cut out the piece on the front. I'll just give you a peek of the inside. These two, I think, could be used, I guess, for the, do you see on here, the friend and the love? So these little rectangles will cut that out, but then dies. These are standalone, like they would cut out, like outlines. And then this one, I guess for the bud, it looks kind of like the bud, but it's a standalone die. I am not sure. I should have paid more attention. This almost looks like honeycomb kind of to me. So I'm anxious to try that out. And then this one cuts the outline of if the stamped image. And then I think there's some in the DSP that it cuts out also. So there's that. But this one, I love dies like this. Label dies. All right. The piece that's on the front, I already cut out for us. So you just need a scrap of basic white. And I'm going to bring in Happy Birthday. And Evening Evergreen. I just re-inked this, so I hope it's not too juicy. I'm gonna be in. Ooh, see what happens? Gotta be really careful. I patted on top of that ink pad too much. I'm gonna clean it off because I didn't cut any extras. I do have my machine sitting right next to me, or almost next to me, so I could cut another one, but for the sake of time, because this next card we're going to be making, oh, I got to be careful. The next card takes a little bit of time. Get that straight. That's a tip that I can share with all of you. When I first started stamping, like 22 years ago, sometimes I would think, I wouldn't take the time to put things like straight. And then when I stamped them and they were crooked, and I did that for a while until we were with a group of people and the demonstrator said, you always want to make sure either use, here, this is a good example, use the lines on your, grid paper or line it up straight. Don't ever think you can get something straight or by not taking the time. I don't know if that's just common sense, but it's something I learned a long time ago and it helped out. It's easier to stamp straight when the thing you're stamping on is straight. So set this to the side. This is going to get some dimensionals. See, we're almost done. Yesterday for our little family get together, we have done this for a while. We had Sarah's Pizza. How many of you know, if you live like in Bridgeton or Creve Coeur or Maryland Heights, how many of you know Sarah's Pizza that's on Creve Coeur Mill Road? It's been there a long time. I think when Rick and I were dating, that was like the go-to date night place for pizza. And here my kids were enjoying it. And it is still our favorite pizza place. So if any of you ever need a new pizza place to try out, oh my goodness, Sarah's Pizza, it's a mom and pop business. Fabulous. And today I had some leftovers and it was even more delicious. Oh, okay. Brought in, this is our inside, 3 3/4 by 5. Well, let's see. I want to jazz it up a little bit, so I'm going to bring in my paper cutter. Now, you know how I always tell you, like, keep your scraps. Here's a little scrap. This we're going to use for the inside. I'm going to show you how it's easy to cut, what do you call it, like skinny pieces. I'm going to use this side of the cutter. So this is already 3 3/4 because it's what I trimmed off of the piece when I cut the big pieces out. So I like to work backwards, and it's on the 1/2 inch line, and I go that way. So there's my cute little piece for the inside, but I like to go that way when I'm cutting skinny little pieces, I guess you could say. It's just a tip that I like to share. And then I'm going to bring in my Tombow glue. That's pretty too, but I like the flowery side. Imagine that. Oh, gonna use the other one. That one's about out. Does anybody else have some mom and pop pizza places that they like to eat at? Our family likes to try new. Hi, Brenda. Brenda, where's your favorite pizza place? Do you remember Sarah's Pizza, Brenda? I know she does. I was just saying how we had Sarah's Pizza yesterday for our family Christmas gathering. Here's a sweet little tip I'm going to show you. Or not tip. I don't know. Just to decorate your envelopes. Taken the rose from the little rosette from the inside. I think this might have been my friend Elizabeth who shared this with me, and I just thought it jazzes up your inside of your card along with the little DSP. So I've inked up Petal Pink, but I'm gonna stamp off because I just want it to be like subtle in the background, and then I'm gonna stamp it right in the center. So just barely there. Yeah. That's exactly what I just said, Brenda. We had leftovers. Rick and I had leftovers today. Oh, it's delicious. Okay, now I'm going to bring back Evening Evergreen and that sweet verse from Amazing Year. And I'm going to stamp right over the top of it. It's just a sweet little way to decorate the inside of your card. That is going to go right over the top. Oh, man. Oh, that makes me sad. Well, girls, I'm not going to be gluing this on the inside. Here, let's do that again. Oh, bummer. Oh, it looks kind of, I don't know what I did wrong. That's what it's supposed to look like. I'm gonna have to get another piece of this and glue it on the front. Well, here, hold on. So since we're doing okay on time. Anybody else have a good pizza place in the St. Louis area? We're just going to go right on top of that. How about that? There we go. Okay, now ignore this. See, I do make mistakes. Not mistakes. What, did you see my post this week about the there are no mistakes? I thought that was funny. Looks good. Now I'm happy. All right, there's, oh no, I've got embellishments. I pulled out Elegant Faceted Gems. These are in the annual catalog. We do have champagne rhinestones, but I don't have any of those. I'm all out. So then I pulled in, I like this because it kind of has that petal pink color to it. Here, let me use the other end. So we're going to do 3. There's white, and then there's kind of like an opalescent, which would be beautiful too. Kind of like white, opalescent, and then clear, the other one is clear, but these are like petal pink. So there you go. Quick, could have been a lot quicker, but I gabbed too much. So see how nice that is? You put it, even you could put like a pack of 4 of these together, and I'm sure the recipient would be thrilled. Aw. What is it called? A go-go? A go-go on South Side City. Oh, I will have to tell my friends. How do I store? Oh, I have my gems. It's very high tech, Barb. They are in, let's see if I've got, they are in like Ziploc, because I have a lot. Like that's one thing that is, you know, like when I buy them, I'm buying like a lot of packages of these at a time for the classes. So mine are actually stored in 6x6 Ziploc bags that I got off of Amazon because I have so many, and they're inside a Rubbermaid shoebox. But they're all, that's how I keep them, you know, so that's just how I keep them organized. And I keep like, I have one Rubbermaid box with current embellishments, and then I also have a box of retired embellishments when I do my my stamping, like I did yesterday, you know, or Saturday for my kids. Then I go crazy using all sorts of retired stuff, which you all only see me usually use current product, but when I'm making cards for myself, I use retired product. So thank you. That's a great question. And Barb, I want to tell you, I asked my son-in-law, because both of us had the flashing green screen thing last week during the Facebook Live, and I haven't seen it so far. Tonight, thank goodness. Watch, now it'll start flickering. But he is a tech guy for Mercy. And he said, he's very smart when it comes to stuff like that. He said that it was like I think he said, like, he almost thought it was a Facebook thing that was causing that, but it was because of like the browsers we were, like I use Microsoft Edge. Here's a little toy that I got for Christmas. I'm going to show you what it does. Have any of you ever seen this? I know some of you have. Every week I keep thinking I'm going to show you this. Do you see? Because, you know, I have like tons of dimensionals. This is from Amazon, and it's a little vacuum. It picks up. Isn't it adorable? And I love it. It picks up all those dimensionals. And it wasn't very expensive. It was like one of my little funny things that I got that it was on my Christmas list. It is stinking cute. They come in plain, but I had to have the ladybug. And if Mary Teal was watching tonight, Mary Teal loves ladybugs. I know she would go crazy over this. So if all those little dimensional backs make you nutty, get yourself one of these off of Amazon. I'm not sure what it's called, but I can find out for you. All right. The next card is a WV card. WV cards, they're a fancy fold card it's a little special. How do you like that? And they're really easy to make. So I'm going to set this down, and I'm going to put my little ladybug on top because it's going to pop open. So this card is made with something I just got, and it was sitting here at my desk, and this afternoon when I got home from work, you know, when I'm deciding like what I'm going to make for all of you. So I just got this, and this is, it's from the Regency Park Suite, and it includes Petal Park Bundle, which is this one with the punch, or Sentimental Park Bundle, which is what we're using today. But it includes this new cane weave embossing folder, yummy. And this milk, we're going to use these tonight, the milky dots. And then this ribbon, especially if you love navy, I used this weekend. It looked beautiful on my navy cards as well as Starry Sky cards. And then there's texture 12 by 12 shimmer paper, and then we're going to use this. I'll show you this, the Regency 6x6. So that's the suite, and includes 2 like bundles. Sometimes they do that. Here's the one that we're using tonight. So it's this particular one has the stamp set and the dies. Save if you like them, order them at the same time. Or you can order them separate, but you get a 10% savings. Here's the other one, Petal Park, and I have this one too. So you're going to see me use this one as well, but not tonight. And it has a punch, which I'm thankful that Stampin' Up! For a while we were afraid they were kind of getting rid of our punches. They were kind of like the punch line was like dwindling down, but they're starting, I think, to bring them back. Like, people are saying, you know, we still want our punches, and I'm very thankful because they're great. There it is. They're great to have. I don't know. I don't want to say it's quicker, but it is nice to just be able to grab a punch that coordinates and put a quick card together. And I'm all about the quick cards. So here we go. Thank you. I love the DSP. I like the punches too, Sandy. All right. Here is the DSP, woo. And it's called Regency Park. The colors are Balmy Blue, Mango Melody, Night of Navy, Petal Pink, Shaded Spruce, and Sweet Sorbet. And there's a lot of it here. I'm not going to flip all of them because I want to get to the cards, but if you love blues, this is a good pack. And Sweet Sorbet, that one I'm using a lot of. That's an in color. I'll flip it. Woo, look at that. There's some, you know what? And I was going to pair this, girls, with, you don't see me use Mango Melody very often, but look how sweet. There's that Petal Pink again. There's some, look at that. That mimics like the cane embossing folder. And there, I love polka dots and I love little bitty flowers. Look at that one. And then the stripes. See, this would be good for me. We're going to use this one tonight. So Mango Melody, it's just a little too bazinga for me. Oh, look at Janice Cowell. Look at that. Thank you very much. Look at you go, girl. You techie girl, you. There's my little cute portable vacuum cleaner. I don't know what other people do, but I know stampers and scrappers are using these. So, isn't it cute? Thank you, Janice. All right, here we go. I'm I'm going to put out the stamp set while I'm setting this up. Isn't it? It's awesome because it's got so many words with it, as well as flower images. So, see if I've got it all. So we're going to use a piece of 5.5 by 11 piece of Night of Navy, and we're going to score it, which I'm going to do for you, at 4 inches, 5 3/4, 7.5, and 9 1/4. And then this piece is the inside piece. It is 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. This piece, this is the V part mechanism that makes it pop. This is 3 inches by 6 inches, and you're going to score it at 3. And I already did that for you. And then here's that inside piece. Goes right there. It was when I've made them in the past, that panel I left blank, and I just decided I wanted to fill it in. So I don't know, I can't decide if it's too busy or not, but I think I like it. I think I like it better than being blank. So this is 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. And then we've got, here we go. So you can see these pieces, you would think they would be the same. This is for the outside, but they're not the same. They're not the same sizes. So this is 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. And the reason I put it outside is because I didn't want to mix them up. 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. The white one outside, 2.5 by 2.5. I'm going to set that there. And then on the inside, and what I mean by that is this piece that we're going to stamp you on. This is 2 7/8 by 2 7/8. And the white piece that we stamp you on is 2 5/8 by 2 5/8. And the reason this piece I made smaller was because you want it to hide behind this V. And I was having trouble getting it. It was sticking out, and I thought, I'm just going to cut this down a little. So that's why this piece is different than the outside pieces. So, and there's some milky dots. All right, and then the last piece, you need 1 sheet of 6 by 6, or we're going to cut it into 4 pieces. So you don't have to start out with 6 by 6. The size that of the panels are 1.5 by 5 1/4. And I'm going to start by, I'm going to score for you just to show you how easy it is. And hopefully I won't lose any of these pieces. I'm going to put these here, girls. Help me keep an eye on them. I have trouble. And I'm going to bring in my scoreboard. Simply Scored scoring tool. Let's see if I can get all this. Thank you, Jan Foss. Okay, remember, 5.5 by 11. We're going to score it at, can you all see this up here? Yeah, you can. 4 inches, 5 3/4, 7.5, 9 1/4. Get this out of the way. And then the idea here, I'm going to bring in my bone folder, is this just to make the W, you just go back and forth. The one thing this is a bulky card, you know, like if you're, what I mean by that is like sticking it into an envelope. So it's important to get your bone folder out and give those nice crisp folds so it lays down. Okay, I'm going to set this piece to the side. There's our W. There's the W. That's why it's called the W card, WV card. It doesn't make sense when it's upside down. There you go. Can you see it? There's the W. Okay, set this to the side, and I'm going to bring in my cutter. And my little 6 by 6 piece, beautiful DSP. Yes, it also comes. Oh, the ladybug comes in a green and a yellow. I'm I might have to get another one. I've had it here since Christmas, and I just kept forgetting to show you all. Okay, here, because I like it when on these panels when they match up. So I'm going to pay attention to when I cut these, and by that I'm going to show you what I do. So this is, we're going to do 5 1/4. So I'm going to cut off the end. Here's a cute little scrap to keep for some other cards for the insides. And I'm going to flip this around, and I'm going to pull this in the camera screen. So I'm going to cut this at 1 1/2. But when I do that, I like to do this, and it's hard on this dark DSP, but I'm going to put a number 1 on the back side of it, and I'll show you why in a second. And then I'm going to cut another one. So you get the idea. I'm numbering these, so I know what order they go in. 2, 3, and then we've got our 4th piece, number 4. There we go. I can set my cutter out, and here we go. So I'm going to start with number 1. My little grid paper is starting to curl up. So, oh, I don't want to. Okay, number 1, I'm going to see, there's my 1. Oh, cute. I don't know what other people would use them for, but I love it. It really works really well. Okay, now I'm going to get my number 2. I hope that all makes sense to you, why I numbered them. I just, oh, there we go. Got to make sure it goes in the right. I must have glued it in the opposite direction. But see there, I wanted that pattern to match up. And then 3. I guess if you really, it doesn't matter, but sometimes it's really noticeable. And then that's just a tip, you know, like how to keep them straight when you're cutting 4 pieces like that, or if you're making a bunch of them. And then I'm going to bring in my big piece, sorry, 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. Isn't that pretty? And that's cute too. That goes right there. Okay, now we're going to stamp a little bit. I'm going to bring in my outside piece, 2 1/2 by 2 1/2. And I'm using Night of Navy and Balmy Blue. And it is a 2-step stamp set. I'm going to bring in my Pierce mat because it's photopolymer. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to remind all of you, when it's 2-step stamping, if you're not using a Stamparatus, I firmly believe that you should do the outline stamp first. And then it is easier, I think, visually to fill it in. I'm going to get a little bit. I have something behind it because I also stamped off. All right. So we're going to go 1, 2. I think I turned it a little bit. 3. Aren't they cute? And then I'm also going to bring in, oh, here it is. Let's Celebrate. So this would be like a birthday card. Or I guess you could do, this could be a cute graduation card. let's celebrate our promotion. The font is really cute. Let's celebrate. And then I'm going to set this to the side. I'm going to bring in Balmy Blue. And this one, this stamp is like the filler. Ooh, I gotta watch it. I've put it on top of this. It's smeary. It's a slick thing. I gotta get some copy paper underneath. Okay, Balmy Blue. We're gonna fill it in. And these, there's like a little cluster of, I don't know what they are. It's like a little cluster, so it's easy to set it up like that. One. And if you're off a little bit, that's okay. It's what makes it a handmade card. And then this one I turned a little bit. There we go. No, I can't see. Oh, hold on, girls. I should have not tried to be so fancy. Is that it? Oh. Maybe I want this. No? Oh my goodness. Sorry, girls. There it is. So cute, cute. All right. This gets glued down to the Night of Navy piece, 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. I'm going to set that to the side, and we're going to do the inside piece, which is, well, the piece we're going to stamp on is 2 5/8 by 2 5/8. So it says, let's celebrate on the outside, and we're going to do you on the inside with a, oops, wrong color. And then another little cluster of flowers. And we're done stamping, except if you wanted to stamp on your envelopes, but I'm not going to do that tonight because we're running short on time. But isn't that sweet? Okay, this piece gets glued down to the inside, 2 7/8 by 2 7/8. And now I'm going to show you how easy it is to assemble. You're going to bring in the 3" by 6" piece that's scored at 3. And this is another piece that needs a nice, crisp, clean, crisp fold. Okay, this is going to go the outside piece. And then we're going to bring in, oops, this is the easiest way to do it. You take your inside piece and you're going to glue it down. I'm actually going to use Tombow just in case, so I can give it a little wiggle if I don't have it in the correct spot. But what you do is you just take this and put it, you know, like where you want it. I'm putting it, you know, trying to kind of, it's in the center. Then I'm going to bring in this piece, my little V out of the WV, and I'm going to lay it on top of this so that I know that I'm covering it, you know, covering up this that inside panel. So see how it's going to go? And I'm going to open it up, and then I'm going to take my Stampin' seal, make sure I've got that where I want it. Yep. And then pull this down. So do you see it just went like on the inside, and then this is going to go right here on the outside. Ta-da! All right, the last thing we're gonna do, oh, I forgot this piece. 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. Some pretty stripes. And the last thing, here's the new embellishments. So they are, we've got, this one, this does definitely look like milk, you know, milky, kind of opal-y. This one looks like it's got a little bit of the petal pink. And then this one, Night of Navy or Starry Sky. I used it on my Starry Sky cards. And then this one I think is like mango, but it looks good with yellows also. So I'm just gonna bring in my take your pick tool, and we're gonna get, oh, and I didn't, usually I put them, you know how I usually do my 3. This one I went a little different. I just thought it kind of looked cute, like filling in these spots. But I will tell you that girls that are artists, they will say it looks better if there's like some sort of, when you put embellishments on, it looks good if there's some sort of triangular, see the triangle in there? So that's something that I learned. Anyway, there's that one. Here's this one. Thanks for sticking with me tonight, girls. Hold on. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for tuning in on Monday night. I appreciate all of you. If you have any questions about Saleabration or about placing an order or about joining my team, please contact me. You can comment below. You can private message me. If you've got my number, text me or call me. I hope all of you love the cards tonight. Comment below and let me know which one was your favorite. And I hope that y'all have a wonderful week. Keep stamping, and God's blessings. Bye-bye.